Hey guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. Paul here with you today. And Make That Sea Change is my site and channel aimed at everything to do with setting up your own online business. Now, along those lines, today we're going to talk about how to sell soccer gear online. Now, soccer, or football as it's called in most parts of the world, I'm calling it soccer, mainly to distinguish it on my site with American football, which I've got some posts about as well. So if you're in an area where it's called football rather than soccer, sorry about that. Just assume that I'm talking about football every time I say the word soccer. Anyway, so what we'll do today is we'll look at some steps you can take if you're someone who's interested in setting up an online business around soccer. Now, as I've mentioned, it's an extremely popular sport. The World Cup was just on only about a month or two ago, which is, to be honest, probably my trigger for doing these posts. And, you know, it's something that people will buy gear for online. I bought a soccer ball online for my son not long ago. You've also got the professional jersey element of it, the hobby element. You know, people want training gear and the like. They will purchase all that sort of that stuff online. So there's three areas that we'll look at today: is what the market is, whether there's a market, and what people are interested within that market. Then we'll look at some ways you can sell soccer gear, and then we'll look at what you need to do to set up. Now, there's a big long post underneath this video if you're watching within the post. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link to it down below. So I'm not going to take you through the post step by step, but I am going to take you in there just to start with, because I do want to show you some of the stats that I found to do with soccer when it comes to looking online. So let's go into the post now and have a look. So as we go through, first step that I mentioned before is just trying to make sure that there is a market for it. I use Jaxi, which is part of Wealthy Affiliate, which is what I use to build my websites. Soccer, 304,991 searches on average per month. Don't worry about the poor, that's to do with keywords. Soccer sports, soccer stores online, soccer gear, play soccer games, soccer news. So all these things there you can see, and that does scroll down quite a bit for soccer gear and soccer stores. I mean, there's 1,000 searches there already, and coaching, interestingly enough, as well. So let's have a look at soccer equipment. So we've got 3,249 people per month on average looking for soccer equipment, stuff for kids, soccer equipment supplies in particular areas. That went on for quite a while, all the different areas. So if you're in California, there's some keywords there straight up, but that is what people are looking for. So yeah, a very, very good option there. 3,200 searches per month is very good. And that's just on equipment. As I've mentioned, there's kids and the like as well there. And then soccer coaching, because that's come up a couple of times. So soccer coaching, software, books, supplies, courses, training, and that again went for quite a while. So there's over a couple of thousand searches per month on variations of soccer coaching. So again, based on these figures here, soccer, soccer equipment. You can use football and football equipment, but even in these search engine stats, I did find disparities between football for American football and soccer for European, what we could, I guess you call European football. So that's why I've kept with the soccer element here, but there is quite a lot of stuff there for football as well. And as you can see, another thing I like to just check here is search trends. So over time, you can see soccer coaching went high, then dropped, and then starting to build back up again. A lot of stuff dropped around the COVID times, but soccer coaching, soccer equipment, soccer gear. So you can see there's been good interest over time. As I've mentioned, everything dropped around COVID. You see late 2019 into 2020 there, but it's built back up, starting to build back up again now, which is what you're finding with I'm finding with all stats in every niche. So that's not really a problem. And as you can see from there, once we start to look into our niche, you can look at general equipment, balls, accessories, boots, clothes, professional collector items, coaching lessons, and basically anything else that you can think of that might be a particular sub niche within that area, or something that people may not necessarily have a following for. You saw those searches there for soccer gear in particular areas. So maybe you can just go through and list all the different soccer shops in those particular areas, find that sort of stuff, and then have your links come in that way. There's a lot of options there for selling soccer gear online, and you saw some of the gear. Okay, so now we need to worry about how we're going to sell this stuff. Now, The most common way to do that is via affiliate marketing. Now, what affiliate marketing is where, so if you go into a bricks and mortar store, like a normal store, and you buy a soccer ball, the company makes a profit on that soccer ball. When someone purchases online, they buy the soccer ball, the company makes a profit. If someone purchases online via one of your links, then the company makes a profit and they pay you commission for that sale. So the advantage is that you don't have to worry about any inventory, you don't have to worry about buying stock, all that sort of stuff. All you're doing is referring people to a particular store. For example, I have another site on fishing, so I might write a review on a particular fishing rod. So say, for example, you might write a review on a particular type of soccer boot. You run through all the soccer boot, you have a link below that they click on. It might take them to soccer.com or to Amazon or to whatever. Once they click on that link, you make a commission on that sale. So that's what affiliate marketing is. And all you need to do then is provide information to your readers. Now that's the key to all of it. People do a search. So you might have found this video or my post because you wanted to know how to sell soccer gear online. Same thing is if you're thinking about soccer, someone might want to know what the best ball is for children. You write all about that. They might want to know what the 3 best ball types are for competition soccer for teens. You write all about that. You have an affiliate program attached to your website. People click on that and you make a sale from there. You'll need to apply for your affiliate programs. If you do I've got a link in this post to soccer affiliate programs, so have a look on there. You can see some that offer these programs. You click on the affiliate program joining link within the site. You then tell them all about yourself and they approve you, or sometimes they won't approve you, but normally they'll approve you, and then they'll give you links that you put into your website. So that's what affiliate marketing is. The next one there we've got then is drop shipping. Very similar to affiliate marketing. The difference being is you are actually almost selling your own products. So in affiliate marketing, as I said, you apply to a company, they allow you to become an affiliate, you write about soccer balls, they click on the link, you make the commission. You're based on the sale price that they sell and commission rates they offer. With drop shipping, it's more of a wholesale agreement. So you'll reach out to a company, they'll say, yep, I'll sell you soccer balls for $10. You then go online and write all about soccer balls, and you'll write there, buy this soccer ball for $15. They then goes off to the drop shipping company. They manage the shipping, they manage the sale, and then pay you the difference between what the customers paid you and what their cut is. So you make $5 per sale there. A little bit more to it than that, but the main difference between affiliate marketing and drop shipping is, as I said, affiliate marketing, all you do is send the link off. With drop shipping, you have a variation of how much you handle. You might hold the customer details, you might manage the sale, and then just run the wholesaling option through your company. So you just send them the order with the purchase cost and the shipping cost, and then you keep the difference between what that is and what the sale is that you've made with the client. Amazon and Shopify, eBay, I think as well, they all manage drop shipping processes for you as well. So it might be worthwhile checking that out within the soccer area if that's something you're interested in. So you got affiliate marketing, you got drop shipping. Third option here is where you actually do something we call white labeling. Now, white labeling might be where you purchase, and this is the difference here, is you do need to hold inventory. You do have your own, you will have some outgoing cost to purchase the products, but you might want to sell custom soccer jerseys. So you'll go out to China or Mexico or Venezuela or wherever these countries are that you get all your gear from. Alibaba is a good place to do all that. You might purchase 100 soccer jerseys, and then you'll customize them to local areas, to someone's name, to whatever. You might buy soccer balls and put your brand on it. You might buy training. You might specialize in training equipment. So you'll buy all the training equipment in it, again, at wholesale prices or that, put your label on it, and then sell them as your own. And that's what white labeling is. You're purchasing products at cost or at wholesale, and then you're selling them at retail with your own label on them. And if that's something that you think you could do well at, then again, sell it through Amazon, sell it through Shopify, eBay, any of those sort of things, and you can set up your own store. Etsy, you can set up your own store there if you want to sell clothing, etc. as well. And the fourth option there, sell your own gear. Make your own jerseys, make your own training aids, and especially if it's something that you've identified that seems to be missing from if you're at your kids' training sessions or something like that, and you notice something, geez, it'd be great if they had something like this, then make it. I mean, if you go to kids' training, my son used to have these, the goals that flipped out, like almost like those little tents, they just flip out. That's probably something that someone thought, geez, it'd be good if we had something like that. Went along, made it, sold it online, off you go. So if you can make something within the soccer niche that you think would sell quite well, then make it and do it. Other methods you've got there is, we talked about coaching earlier. So set up a YouTube channel with some coaching stuff on there. You can then sell memberships to that. You could start creating training programs, sell them online. You could start a sporting tour. So take people on tours to soccer events around the world or around the country. Anything like that, if there's a niche for it, you can do. Anything to do with soccer, if you think you can make money online with it, off you go. But the main ones we talked about there, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, or white labeling, your main options. Set up a YouTube channel, off you go. Okay, and finally then, what do we need to do? So you probably need a website. If you're going to do a drop shipping or affiliate marketing, there's very high chance you'll need a website, because that's where you write all about your information. You write, 10 tips to become a better soccer coach, 10 tips to keep kids interested in their training programs. I mean, kids get distracted. I couldn't believe they dig holes and they do whatever. How do we keep them motivated and interested in the training session? What's better, a Nike or a Wilson soccer? Wilson makes soccer balls. What's better, a Nike or an Adidas soccer ball? Review the two of them, put them together, compare them. Off you go. What's better, a Nike or a Reebok soccer boot? All those things. How to run an indoor soccer competition could be another one. Futsal's huge here as well. So there's another option that you've got. All those sort of things. But you'll need a website for that. If you need help with that, click on the link below. I can help you build your website. But yes, you'll need a website for that. Second thing you'll need is some social media. YouTube is great for that. Join some Facebook groups, which we'll talk about in a second. Pinterest, Instagram, anything. Instagram's really good, and so's Pinterest if you're white labeling, making your own stuff, because Instagram you can do videos and pictures of people watching, and it's a lot easier to build up followers in Instagram with those sort of things, especially if you start going off and commenting and liking other people's posts in the same niche. They will replicate quite well. My Instagram for my fishing site, which I must admit I neglect quite a bit, it built up like 300 followers in the first month, because all I did was just like and comment on others. They reciprocate, and then they start to see your products, especially if you're making your own stuff, can be helpful there. And as I just mentioned before, join Facebook, find like-minded groups, see what they're talking about, because that not only gives you the chance to interact. You can't spruik your stuff on most of these groups, but they'll see your name when you interact. Plus, they'll tell you what the problems are. They'll tell you what people are looking for. Because one thing that I haven't mentioned is the biggest thing with affiliate marketing and dropshipping is you need to solve problems. If you're solving the problems of your readers, then you've got a lot better chance of selling. So a problem. I coach a kids, an under 10 boys soccer team. I can't keep them from digging holes and keep them interested in my training session for the entire hour. What can I do? So I'm going to search how to keep soccer YouTube channel, or sell me some programs that can help me do that. So make sure you're solving problems, and Facebook is very good for looking at as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's a very quick run through of how to sell soccer gear online. So think about your market or your niche. What are you going to deal with within them? Is it just equipment in general? Is it just soccer balls? What problems are you solving? So think about the problems that people have within that niche. And then we go into how you're going to sell it, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, white labeling, and making your own products. And then you'll set up your website, set up your social media, off you go. None of that is quick. It does take a little bit of time to set up, but if you do need help, please comment below or click on the links within my post, and I would love to help you out. Okay, guys, hope that was helpful. Comment below if you have any questions, feedback, thoughts, whatever, and I'll chat to you soon. Okay, bye.